All right, so this is going to be a video that goes with the Beam Lab in case you have never used Excel before. It's pretty straightforward. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm hoping it's going to be effective. So we need Excel to run. There's a lot of different ways to get there. You can go through your student account and use Office 365. I think on any of the computers, you can just click in the corner down here and click on Excel, and Excel is a spreadsheet. Now, I'm going to use this file because I've got it saved through my OneDrive because I'm going to use this again after. So what you have is a whole bunch of boxes for Excel. I'm just going to, oops, make the numbers and words a little bit bigger so it's easier for us to see. Don't worry about this. I should have done this ahead of time. Okay, so what we need to write in that corner, and there is the data right on your lab that tells you what to write. You put day in there, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then going this way, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is bacteria species number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And then we're going to have our total bacteria count. Okay. Whoops, I messed up. I should have had day 0 there. Well, here's a magic thing you can do. Move that down, put a 0 there. Or for the amount of time it took, you could just retype it. So on day 1, and I am pulling this off my lab sheet. We went through, I finished up the lab, so I'm just going to use my numbers from here. So we had 40 to start with, and then 30, and 20, and 10. And our grand total was 100. I'm hoping you can see that. Okay. We'll go this way. It's right there. So basically, I am just pulling that column off. And then on day 1, we had 20 and 52 and 34 and 60 for a grand total of 122. So it's basically the line just on top of the black marker that I'm copying. Okay, so for the next row, it's going to be 6, 36, 60, 20, and 114. And I'm going to pause the video and just type in all the stuff. You guys don't need to watch me do that. Hey there. Okay, so I finished filling in all my data, and I also changed it to, put the word species in there. It just was getting a little confusing with all the numbers just randomly showing up. So what we're going to do is, this is how we do the graph. And I think it should be successful because actually, while I paused the video, I was playing around to make it look better. And that's also why I added the word species here. If you didn't, meh, it's not going to be huge. So what you want to do is you hold that down and you hold your mouse and you select all of this. Don't select the column where the days is, because then your graph gets weird. This is what I want to graph. Let go. See how it's all highlighted? And then you go insert, and you come over here, and you pick this one. It's a line or area chart. It looks like little mountains with dots. And then you pick one. It doesn't completely matter which one you picked, but I like this. And there is my graph. What I did realize is if I play around, no, not that one. This one. Okay, so it's giving me some options here, and I like this one because it's got shapes for the different lines. And that's what I didn't like about the one that I printed for you, is I couldn't tell which was which. So this gives me the different species, and my days are across the bottom. If you just print out that, I'm happy, but you know, it says chart title error, and that looks kind of cheesy. So I'm just going to click on that. And I'm going to say following. Oops, I don't need caps lock. Oh, no choice. Following doctor's orders. And I think that's good. If you can figure out how to add species count here and days across the bottom, that's awesome. But this is good, right? This will give you full marks. I'm happy with that. Now, here's another trick I learned. I'll get rid of that. If I go and I go File and Print right now. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. If I go File and Print right now, it's, well, first of all, it's printing to a PDF. I want it to print to my printer. But what it's going to do is it's going to show me the species on one day, and then the total is just nasty. I don't need that. Okay. So the trick I learned is if you click on your graph and see how it's got the box around it, and then go to File and Print, then ta-da, it just prints out that page. And that's really what I'm looking for. If you want to do it some other way, go for it. But this is all I need. I want the nice printout. So then I would hit print, but I don't really want to print it. And ta-da! You guys, if you do not have a printer, what you actually could do is you could go print, and you probably have print to PDF. So PDF, portable document file, I don't know what it stands for, but it's an easy way that you can send stuff to people and they can't make changes to it. So I do that. Let's just see if what happens when I do this. So it's going to print that. And then it comes back to my document and it says, where do you want to save this? Well, you don't need to see that part. I'm going to save it into the section I have on the antibiotic bean lab so that I have a copy of it. All right, you guys rock. You have no problem doing this part of the lab now. Cool, cool. Have a lovely day.